Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into the world of budget smartphones with the TalkCeLL S24Ultra. This device promises a lot for a surprisingly low price, boasting a large screen, decent camera, and the latest Android operating system. But does it deliver? Let's find out. Right out of the box, the S24 feels surprisingly solid for a budget phone. The 6.3-inch HD screen is definitely a highlight, offering vibrant colors and decent clarity. While it's not quite full HD, it's more than adequate for everyday use, whether you're browsing social media, watching videos, or playing casual games. The phone's design is sleek and modern, although the dark purple color might not be everyone's cup of tea. Under the hood, the S24 runs on a MediaTek MTK 6737 processor, coupled with 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of internal storage. Now, 3 GB of RAM isn't a lot by today's standards, but it handles basic tasks reasonably well. Don't expect to run demanding games or multitask heavily, but for everyday use like browsing, messaging, and light gaming, it should suffice. The 32 GB of storage is also a bit limited, but thankfully, you can expand it up to 256 GB with a microSD card. This is a crucial feature for anyone who plans on storing lots of photos, videos, or music. One of the biggest selling points of the S24 is that it runs on Android 12. This is a huge plus for a budget phone, as it means you get access to the latest features and security updates. In my experience, the operating system runs relatively smoothly, with minimal lag or stuttering. The camera setup on the S24 is pretty standard for a budget device. You get a 16MP rear camera and a 13MP front camera. Image quality is decent in good lighting conditions, but don't expect flagship-level performance. Photos can appear a bit washed out or grainy in low light. However, for casual snapshots and video calls, the cameras are perfectly serviceable. Battery life is another area where the S24 shines. The 4,300 mAh battery easily lasts a full day on a single charge, even with moderate usage. This is a big plus for anyone who's always on the go. However, it's worth noting that the phone doesn't come with a US charger, so you'll need to use your own. Now let's talk about compatibility. The S24 is compatible with GSM carriers like T-Mobile, Metro PCS, and Mint Mobile, but it's not compatible with CDMA carriers like Verizon, AT&T, and Cricket Wireless. So, be sure to check your carrier compatibility before purchasing. Overall, the TalkCeLL S24 offers a surprising amount of value for its price. It's not a powerhouse by any means, but it's a solid budget option for anyone who needs a basic smartphone with a large screen, decent camera, and the latest Android operating system. Just be aware of its limitations in terms of processing power, storage, and carrier compatibility. If you're on a tight budget and looking for a reliable device for everyday use, the S24 is definitely worth considering. However, if you're a power user or need a phone with a top-of-the-line camera, you might want to look elsewhere. As always, do your research and choose the phone that best fits your needs and budget.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.